Hey Brad, tell us about your franchise.
This franchise is called Brad's Pad, and it is a breakfast slash gaming location. Whereas you get your families or individuals come in and they would purchase a bowl of cereal, $5.99. We have an array on a wall of about 40 different types of cereals, and then they would go and relax on a couch that we have set up on the other side, and you'd have your choice of different gaming stations or gaming platforms, PS4, Wii U, Xbox One. We also have the latest games available, so people can come in and enjoy their breakfast and game. We would also cater to the mommy set, where we would have another area of our facility, and we would have kind of a cordoned off part for babies and kids with a little tiny playground. And that way, mommy can come in and gossip with their friends, have some fun, and not worry about the little junior escaping or worrying about them every minute of every day. So, and then we would also cater to not only the mommies, the parents that come in, but also we were thinking about having gaming nights on Friday and Saturday nights and set prizes. $100 to the top score, stuff like that. We're really getting back to the element of family, and this is where Brad's Pad's going. We want to go ahead and get the family reconnected. I mean, I can't tell you how many people I've spoken with, interviewed, that have said, our family is just so, not dysfunctional, but more, I don't know, just separated, with electronics taking everything over and everyone going all different directions. I'm trying to bring families back together, and I think that's what Brad's Pad really is.
So Brad, who are your suppliers?
I've actually set up local suppliers in the actual Georgia area to work with the franchisees to get them all the necessary cereal they need, all the electronics they need. Also talk to Rooms to Go as well here, and BrandSmart, so that we will have negotiated pricing for each one of the franchise models, so that we can get that all set up and at a discount price, obviously, get it all set up and rolling right away. And I expect once all that is set in place, I mean, although it's not a turnkey situation, you should be up and running probably within 6 months. That's probably your best bet. No more than 6 months.
So Brad, tell me about your business idea and logo.
I want it to be fun. I want it to be exciting, vibrant, colorful. So my logo is going to be one of those Brazilian tree frogs, the very bright ones with all the bright colors. And it would be actually looking over the top of the sign that says Brad's Pad, because I want it to be, youthful, colorful, exciting, and I want people to say, wow, what is Brad's Pad? What is it all about? And that'll bring the people in.
What kind of business structure will you use?
Actually, I took a look at all the different structures that are available out there, and the most feasible one for me was definitely an LLC. I thought about partnerships and whatnot, and at this point in time, in my mind, the LLC is probably the best avenue with the most profitability for me.
How will this business work as a franchise?
Wow, I've thought about this long and hard. This is something that is easily replicable. This is a great business model. It's so easy. How it doesn't exist already, I don't know, because in my mind this is elementary. But this is something simple where you've got your cereal, your electronics, your all your hard goods, so to speak. Your PlayStation, your Xbox, whatever, your electronics, your furniture, your cereal, and it's easily duplicated wherever you go. And all you have to do is just combine those together, and then you've got Brad's Pad, plain and simple.
So would you expand through franchising?
Absolutely. This is an awesome vehicle for franchising, I believe. I took a look at a bunch of different opportunities and how to really get it out there. And in all honesty, I didn't want to have the sole responsibility of opening all these, Brad's Pad restaurants throughout the country and having to travel all the time. This is more to, in essence, to share in the development of the actual franchise or the actual idea. I think that's probably the best bet.
How will you earn revenues?
There are a lot of different avenues that a lot of different franchisors have gone down. My philosophy is that I would definitely work on corporate area development, different regions throughout, separated by states, obviously. I would also have a royalty structure set up where the first year, you'd have a 3% royalty, because I want to grow the business and I don't want to hit all my franchisees up with high royalties. So we hit 3% the first year, 4% the second year, and then 1% per year after that, up to a max of 6%. Because I don't want to sit there and take away those profits or the franchisee's profit margin as well. And also there is a one-time initiation fee of $50,000. And what happens, that does obviously go to the corporate office, and that will be used for marketing and advertising locally as well as nationally once we get that ball rolling.
So Brad, tell us, why would we invest in your franchise?
Oh, that's $1 million question. I have taken what I believe is a segmented market, because you do have your breakfast places. You have a plethora of breakfast places everywhere, and you don't have really too many gaming places you can go to. You got your Dave & Buster's and whatnot, but there isn't anywhere where you can go for breakfast. You can go to Dave & Buster's for lunch, dinner, and also the demographic I'm trying to target is that younger, child / mommy group / parents. I really wanted to bring the families back together. But getting back to the question, other than a segmented market, what I want to do is I want to bring my idea to market, okay? Because of that, I want to go ahead and say, all right, I'm going to work with the franchisee and say, you know what, the initiation fee is not set in stone at $50,000. We'll work with you on that because I want the business to grow and thrive like any franchisor would. I would also provide hands-on training because the business is in its infancy stages. So I want to sit there and make sure you succeed, as obviously I'm going to succeed. So I'm going to sit there and work with them on hands-on training, work with them with getting that business, actually work on a BD plan with the franchisee as a franchisor to get that business development going. And in addition to all those things I just spoke about, one thing I really want to focus on is getting, I was speaking about the family unit, getting back to having a business that you don't have to be there 24 hours a day. You're not the usual franchise where you're there 12, 15, 18, 20 hours a day. The Brad's Pad is, I don't want to say kind of like an absentee ownership thing, but in essence it is. I want you to be able to go home as a franchisee to spend the time with your family, because what I'm doing there is I'm reconnecting families, and I don't want to take you out of your family itself. I want you to have that ability. So depending on the hours, you'll have your ability to go back and eat dinner or lunch or breakfast with your family there on site, and then you close up shop and go home. It's not like a hotel that's open 24 hours a day. In this day and age, to me it's more about a work-life balance. So many corporations talk about, oh, we've got this work-life balance and this is great, this is that. It doesn't exist in most companies, and it's a really sad state of society today, where one company will tell you, oh yeah, this is that, and it's completely different. With Brad's Pad, I lay everything out on the table. This is how it is, and these are the structures. This is the fee structure. This is how it is. It's give or take. This isn't something that's rocket science. I want to keep it simple, easy, affordable, and profitable. And I think that's what it comes down to.